Okay, I really want to kind of go over this appearance panel and different ways to utilize it within your workflow. What I'm going to do is hold shift and make a square and adjust it so it has only a stroke of black, and that's it. Then I'm going to go to the appearance panel and show you a few tricks. So right now I have a stroke of 1 point going around the outside. Okay. You can add strokes after the fact. Here, I'll make a new stroke. It's order of operations. So actually this black one is going to be on top. This next one down here is going to be maybe, how about 3 points? And the stroke may be white. Okay, now that looks stupid. I mean, why would I do that? Because really, you can't see it unless it's hovering over another object. See? Now it cuts out. So that'll give you ideas later on if you wanted to add very intricate patterns and break it up. This is how you do it. Okay, let's go back. Let's add another stroke to the mix. This time, I want a stroke of maybe 5, and it's going to be black. Okay, now I've even added further detail to this. The fills, you could do the same thing, but the fills really handle a gradient better that way. So in other words, I can have a gradient here, and then I could have another gradient by having a fill on top of a fill. So this time maybe this fill will be this inward gradient, and I can cap that one off. The problem with using gradients right now early on is I'm not going to be able to turn a gradient into a pattern brush. It does not support gradients. So this will give me the opportunity to show you how to get rid of this stuff. You can either click off the eye, or you can highlight it and hit delete. Okay, so now I have this. You know, I might kind of look into maybe putting something on the inside of this. And here's the philosophy behind all this, is if you have a pattern or a really cool intricate thing, you could take that thing, shrink it down, and make something very amazing as far as the pattern goes. So here I maybe have my starting of a pattern. I can object group this together. I could take and rotate this around. I can now shrink it down. Be careful how much you shrink it. If you shrink it too far, notice that some objects are actually you can't see them anymore. If I take my white arrow and click on my original path, I can now take that stroke and adjust it. So the white arrow allows me to highlight something within a group. Okay, so now I have this. Let's do that one trick where I go in here and go to the effect, transform, do 6 of them, and move them out horizontal so they all kind of touch each other. Okay, good. I can go and define that brush preset, that pattern, and I can call this run 3. And if I wanted to add that to my current brush, I could, or make a new brush. Check that out. By clicking on this one and this one in conjunction with each other, I just made a new type of look. Okay, I'm going to undo it. It's not something I wanted to do just yet. That comes later. So I'm going to double click this one and go into run 3 and apply strokes. So look what happened. It automatically updated things. Now this, it gets so far into a rabbit hole here. This pattern can be attached to anything and then in turn make a new type of little thing, and then that thing gets expanded out and then you can make another organic frame from it. So here, you know, I got a star. Well, I can click on this one and it suddenly becomes a very intricate border design. I can make a new brush. Let's say I make a new brush, and this new pattern brush only has maybe run 3 and that's it. Okay. If I wanted this to look less gaudy, I can just simply go into this one and double click it and adjust it to maybe 25%. Okay, something a little different. So many possibilities here. Now in the next video I'm going to show you how to distort features and show you how you could apply those to a very cool pattern.